Hi, we're live here on Jokers on Duty, and that again, just getting very comfortable here, live in Haunted Hunter's cabin. And so, anyhow, I hope everybody's doing well today. And Trey Jupiter Plane, he's down here, and he ran around. And so, anyhow, just kind of before tonight, we go into our Haunted Hunter's cabin, later tonight after dark, into our haunted hunter's cabin, haunted fireplace. I'm gonna go over a little bit of last year's setup. A little bit of it is the same this year. A little bit different. To let you know, last year a lot of my dummies were made up. Stuffed with newspaper. So that, again, yeah, I'm letting you know that they are dummies that are stuffed, and but they were stuffed with clothes last year. This year they're stuffed with the newspaper. So I'm kind of sharing this because just in case if it eases some minds, so that way when you guys tuning in at night, I'll let you know what's scaring you in the dark. It's just dummies that are dressed up with old clothes and that kind of stuff and stuff in newspaper, and that kind of stuff as well. And so anyhow, we are open for invites. Anybody want to come on and be invited on? The strobe light, like I said last year, the strobe light effects was actually done with what you call bicycle reflectors, guys. And so again, the strobe light, so you guys can see that strobe light behind me here. See that up on there, the big white thing? There's a strobe light, and last year's reflection was done with what you call bicycle reflector. So, you kind of hold it this way, and so the horseshoe sounds you heard was a Nazi dice container, and which was somewhere, and in a tool belt with hammers that are crossed in front of the haunted fireplace. So, again, guys, bicycle reflectors, again, red and orange. So, again, they were up against the actual strobe lighting. And I don't know where my flashlight is. My flashlight is around somewhere that I was holding up to my face. It was a flashlight. And also, too, it was some of it, most of it this year was not all done in the dark. This year, for the last few videos, was done with the string of that I got working of Halloween lights. And a haunted fireplace, guys, is an actual electrical fireplace that plugs in. It is not really haunted. And this sits in the corner. Same fireplace I used during during Christmas time for the Christmas fireplace, and you guys will see it again. You'll see more of the electric fireplace around Christmas time, all dolled up with Christmas stuff, and that kind of thing. And in some of the scenes this year, differently. Again, you've seen a replicancy of what you would call a spirit board or Ouija board. That was real. Now, far as the ghost sounds, guys, again, we didn't detect anything in here. Again, it was just my cat making strange noises in the background and running back and forth the camera. And the telephone calling by itself was my cat actually jumped on the telephone and accidentally punched in a few phone numbers, a 519 number, and that kind of thing. And with the light coming on at 5 o'clock in the morning, that was my cat Atreyu. He jumped off of a chair, and I guess he jumped high enough. He flicked the switch and ran off somewhere else in the house and hid. Ran back to my room and make it look like he was an innocent little doll, and that kind of stuff as well, making sure he wasn't doing anything. He didn't get caught doing anything. And also, two guys over there is a dollar store one of those dollar store scarecrows dressed up. The Ghostbuster dummy over there, guys, he is stuffed with newspaper. And so as this dummy over here under the sheet. And that way, it is a dummy dressed up, guys. He is stuffed with newspaper. and underneath that thing we showed you before we covered it up with my old Optimus vest, and he's got a T-shirt on in there, and he is stuffed with newspaper with a dollar store mask on underneath. Of course, the crystal ball over here. You can see that. That is actually one of those disco balls, and it lights up and it changes electrical frequency towards music. So it's got a musical sensor in it, and the fake blood guys is fake. Also, too, there's electric fireplace guys right there. It is just to plug in electric, and that. So it gives you a little look. See, Pringles Pete, guys, he's a vacuum cleaner. Same with my ghost over here. The ghost of the Gypsy Rover is a vacuum cleaner, all dressed up, and that. So I just wanted to show you that. I'm gonna go back over here, guys. And so again, you can see me all dressed up. And guys, to let you know, all the way through, guys, it was not different people. I also do the voice of the two twin headless headhunters, Ian and Ivan, and also Pringles Pete, and also to the costume scenes, guys, is me dressed up in a costume. Everything from a witch's cloak to the king's crown you've seen. Some of them are icon. What your mobile icon, like comic book costumes that come through your mobile phone, on Facebook, me in a wig, that kind of stuff. So far, and that kind of stuff as well. And so also too, guys behind me is my whole collection of shelf of movies that I buy and I collect, and I love sit back and watching. I got a whole bunch of video games too that I buy and sit back and watch as well. And there's a haunted house mirror back there. Nobody say they're Bloody Marys because something will jump out of it. Definitely for us non-Catholics, you don't want to be going around saying that. We will get in trouble by the ghost of the Virgin herself. Again, over there is I got more movies. Again, last night, you guys, well, only thing was real is last night the wind outside of my apartment building. Now, Hunter's Cabin, guys, is re-replicated, is my apartment. I do live downtown, above a downtown busy street, and there's traffic going by all day and all night. Sometimes the traffic's more wild at night than it is during the day, more heavier, so you can hear it rushing down the street and everything else like that behind us. The wind too, guys, that was real. That was the only thing that was basically real was outside. We had a bit of a thunderstorm, a windstorm last night and that kind of thing, so that the wind howling you heard was real. That wasn't duplicated. I wish that was duplicated, but that wasn't duplicated. So again, it kind of all fit, and also too, you see my cat Atreyu, he was around here running around too as well. And so again, that's how you guys can set up a perfect haunted house, guys. If you're looking to actually scare put a big scare into people. And actually, the witch crackling, guys, is fake. Again, I'm just a skilled, talented from when I was a high school. When I went through pub school and high school, I took drama and performing arts. So the crackling is fake, guys. It is not real. I just let you know, I'm not really possessed. Again, that was all part of the setup. That was all part of the Halloween haunted house here setup, and to kind of give you kind of a bit of a spook and scare you with. So again, it gives you a bit of a jump start into Halloween when it comes up Halloween night. Again, we are going to have a show where we are going to probably, I don't know, before, maybe wait till after Halloween, and we're actually going to take apart the dummies and we're going to show you exactly what they're stuffed with and how they're made up, and that kind of stuff. So again, it kind of gives you kind of an idea to show you on how you can give people a good scare and everything else like that. And on Halloween night, so give everybody a jump start. We did start off pretty good too, guys. There was one night where we are gonna, when we get back in closer to Halloween, guys, that other replicant you've seen is going to be out one more time, and probably be Devil's Night, and then it's going to go away permanently. And so again, until next year, but next year there's no Haunted Hunter's Cabin. Guys, I bought 2 copies of sound effects. So also too, if you even look at last year's videos, the sound effects in the background is a dollar store sound effects CD. They're about $3 at the dollar store, $1, whatever. Depends on how much the taxes are. They go for about $1, $2, $3, whatever, at the dollar store. That is your sound effects. I've got a couple discs like this one. I've got a black one like this one. That again, I bought 2 of these ones, the double of the orange and black one. One is in my CD case. This one I've never opened yet. Again, this is still in its case. Again, this one here is the same one I have in my CD case. I ended up buying 2 at the same time because I thought I lost my other one. But again, it's really spooky sound effects, guys, for Halloween. A lot of people who play them in our live haunted houses. Now, some haunted houses, guys, are outdoors. Mine used to be outdoors, but mine is an indoor Facebook TV show now, because I live in an apartment building and we don't get trick-or-treaters here. They only go as far as the front lobby, and that kind of thing. They can't come to the individual door-to-door. Usually the superintendents of the building or the owners will have a bowl of candy at the front door for the kids at the lobby, down by William Street here, front door, and that kind of thing, and that's as far as they go. So again, like I said, this again, a lot of this is all this is just a setup. Again, to kind of give you get you into the kind of scary horror movie, kind of what you, if you want to call it, for you horror movie fans, horror movie spirit mode, to get you guys all scared up for Halloween. And then Halloween, guys, we converse fully into Jokers on Dirty, and we go from there. We got Christmas, we got New Year's coming up, and like I said, it is again, Jokers on Duty is a setup joke show. None of it's real. That's what I said. Only thing that happened on here that it was ever real is the passing away of my mother. That was the only thing that was real. She always loved these shows when we started in 2010, when it was actually a VHS movement, and it was a birthday dedication to her. But again, I guess she surprised us all in 2017. Was the 22nd of June she decided to pass on. So that's what I said, things happen, but that was the only part of the real part of it. And when we have the when we had the Haunted Hunter's Cabin memorial in memory of, that was real. We put together what?
There?
Yep. And
dummies and under the dummies.
shh, no swearing. You almost had me kicked off.
Or underneath the
Yeah, you gotta go underneath the dummy. Sorry. So anyhow, so again, like I said, I had bought double copies of this sound effect CDs. So I'm gonna put that aside, and I did buy a brand new, what you call a brand new deck of playing cards, big jumbo cards, and so that way we can do like kind of that. And another thing, guys, so we don't have to do the what you call what was true, what was fake of the haunted house after Halloween. We're kind of doing it now, guys. Again, the fake blood is fake. It's not real. Fake vampire fangs. Again, another pumpkin thing you buy at the dollar store. Tin. And so again, for kind of yeah. So just so you guys can know, the dice trick, a lot of the mock telephone calls that you guys seen, it is not a real telephone. It is a real telephone, guys, but the telephone is broken. It doesn't work. It was not really plugged in. The white one we were getting the sound from. The other telephone, the bigger black telephone I have, is plugged in, the real telephone. But the straight black one that I have, here I'll show you the difference between the two black ones. But before we get that, we're gonna show you the black dice here, guys. They are Yahtzee dices. So again, what I did was for the Satanical Flush. In any card game, anybody knows there's no such thing as a Satanical Flush. We made that up. There is, again, when we rolled the dice, we rigged it. We rigged the letters to show the letters in the dark. So again, we rigged the roll. So there's 6-1, 6-2. And your 3 6s. So again, black dices. And my hands are full. I'm live. And so anyhow, I'm going to go get that other black telephone. I'm going to show you that in a minute. And that. So again, there's the white dices. And my red dice, I guess, disappeared. So, another white dice. And I'm going to go get that other telephone. No, friend, my hands are full right now, okay? Don't say shit like that to me. There it is. Okay. Now, guys, this is this telephone is a real telephone. Yes, it's not plugged in. During the mock telephone calls, guys, it was never plugged in. And I'm going to show you the one that is plugged in. This one here is so you guys can see. No plug. See, no plug. See, no plug. So the phone call from the two twin headless headhunters, Ian and Ivan, the black dice Cody off the challenge was fake. And so you see, hello. Now, and I'm going to show you the real telephone that is plugged in, that we mimic sound from. And again, we're going to put this guy over there. And so anyhow, we're gonna actually scan you over. So over there, guys. Oh, if you can see past the crystal ball there, that telephone over there is the real phone that is plugged. Trey, you stop scratching, buddy. Is the real phone over there that is plugged in. That is the sound we mimic the sound from. And I'm going to leave you sitting here, and I'm going to go over there, and I'm actually going to press that speakerphone button so you guys can actually hear it. Okay, so can you guys see me? Okay, remember? Hello? So again, we're going to put him here for now. And we're going to show you this. And like that. Hello? And that. Fake telephone. Sound transfer. So again, that is how you guys do sound transfer. So back over here. So again, remember this one here was the actual mockery telephone, and again, it is only this part's plugged in, but the bottom, guys, is not plugged in. And all I did was answer it to make it look like I was talking on the phone. So again, it is a carnival trick. So we're going to put that back over here. So if you guys are looking for good ideas to start to mock up a cool spooky haunted house. Those are some ideas. Now I used a dial tone. You guys could do things different. Like if you guys can make your cell phones sound like real telephone ringing, you can do that as well. Gives you some ideas there. And okay, and I'm gonna show you how I split what I did to split the deck. Okay, so here, guys, you had the three deck. You had the full deck of cards. What I did was, if you guys look, I first of all removed, before we did the dice, guys. Watch this. We removed the jokers, and we kept those for last. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys this here. So again, guys, I'm gonna push you back way over here so you can see. We actually put the jokers aside. We took them out of the deck, okay? And both jokers, 1, 2, was put aside, okay? Like this. So, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tilt it. So again, down this way, and you guys can see. Oh, no, you can't see that. Okay, but anyhow, guys, these two items were put down, were laid on the desk in front of me. Now, watch how I do the Satanical Flush. Okay, again, you take your deck, and again, there's a lot of people that do a lot of stupid, crazy camera effects. So again, because the camera makes things look real when they really aren't. And so again, what I basically did was I separated three threes. So I went through the deck, which you did not see, and it was 3, number 1. And I separated the Jack of Spade. There's your second 3. Then your third 3. And now we're working on the 6s. So, as those cards were separated, I'm not supposed to reveal this till after Halloween, but since a lot of you guys are all spooked out. And plus we did take out the 3 6s automatically. So you had 3 6s. Three 3s, and your 3 6s, and your Jack of Spades, which was your Satanical Flush, which left a full deck of cards. Okay? So, after we flipped all the cards, what I did was I flipped all these cards first. Okay? Before we did the Satanical Flush, guys, we flipped all these, we shuffled and flipped all these cards first to the last card. We put the deck back together. Okay, so you guys can see the deck. So again, we've got the deck, and we have the Jack of Spades. So watch what I do. To get the Satanical Flush, underneath the Jack of Spades, we had a 5 of Spades. So basically, what I did, guys, was I took the 5 of Spades, okay, and I left that face down. Okay, that was after the shuffle. Now, I didn't, for the Satanical Flush, guys, I made it look like the deck was shuffled. It was not shuffled, because the second part of it that I'm going to show you, you don't shuffle the deck to get the Satanical Flush. So again, remember, 5 of Hearts, face down. I took then the Jack of Spades, and which is the devil. Put it there like that. So again, so you guys can see it, it is the Jack of Spades right there. Okay? Now, flip that over the 5. Then you had your 666s, which is the mark of the beast that match the dice. Okay, so you take those, same deal. Okay, they went on top of the jack of spades. Okay, which left us with the 333s, which is the son of the devil. Okay, now we took the 333s and we folded them together like that, and they went on top of that. Okay, so, and the deck was not shuffled. Okay, so as I shook the dice in the pumpkin tin that I showed you how I flipped the dices, how I rigged the dices, now I'm showing you how I rigged the cards. Okay, so, and we didn't shuffle, and what you see me do was you see me tap the deck 3 times. Okay, I want to move those jokers out of the way. So if you watch closely, guys, I'm going to put my hand up here so you guys can see it quite clearly. And I hope you guys are picking up some cool, tricky ideas for your haunted Halloween haunted house. Because pretty soon, so now I'm revealing all this, guys. We're going to end the haunted house a little earlier, so that way Halloween time we can clean up the dummies and we're going that way we can take you for a walk outside. And so anyhow, are you guys ready for this? We tapped it 3 times, and basically I'm showing you how I rig all this haunted house up. Okay, now you take your satanical, so again, you take the, so you guys won't be scared when we carry on with the haunted house to Halloween night at least, or until Devil's Night. We'll actually officially end the Haunted Hunter's Cabin a night early. So, and we'll strip down the dummies, so that way we'll have Halloween night to take you for a walk outside. So watch how closely this satanical flush works. Okay, so what I did was I removed the first card. Now they were different all the time, but they were rigged the same way. So again, there's your 3 number 1. Again, now watch. There is your 3 number 2, which is your third 3. Not your third 3, sorry, your second 3, which is 33 in the deck. Okay, so you remember you got 33 guys. This phone's so tiny. 33. Okay, I'm going to put those down there. Now, I'm going to show you this again. Watch the next card. Your third 3, which is your 333, the son of the devil, which is your triple 3s. So again, you guys have your triple 3s, which match the 3 black dice that says 666. Okay? Now watch what happens. So the next card is going to come up as a 6. So again, you got your 6 number 1 right there. Okay. Now, 6 number 2, which again matches the black dice, the 3 black dice. So again, there's your 6, which is the 333s match the 3 black dice. The 660, so far the 66 matches the black dice. And now watch your third 6, which represents your third dice. So, the third 6, which matches all 3 dices, 3 dices, which is 333 and 3666, which is the devil's number. The 666 is the mark of the beast, guys. So again, there is your 3 6s. You got 3 3s and 3 6s. Now, there's a card missing, not really missing, but there is another card left for that satanical flush. And does anybody know which one that's going to be? That is actually going to be, are you ready? The Jack of Spades, the devil. Okay? Which is the Jack of Spades. Now, there is left still left a very large lump sum of deck of cards. Those deck of cards were put aside and put down. So, remember your 5 of spades, guys? That was hidden underneath. Okay? So, that deck there, guys, that 5 was actually separating your satanical flush. Now, what I did was I put that deck away and I put it down. so you didn't see it off camera. So again, like that. Okay. So this deck here, guys, got put away. So again, that deck was declared finished. So, but you guys, those are tricks you guys didn't see. I had that well covered. So again, the jokers. Remember, the jokers, guys, were put away for the last, so they were separate. Now, watch this hand. So again, the Jack of Spades that we're focusing on, the 666, which is the mark of the beast, which is the devil's favorite number, and the son of the devil, the 333. So that's how the Satanical Flush was rolled those 3 shows. Again, for the haunted house guys, that play was rigged. Was a setup. Okay, so basically, when we wanted to end, we put those down because they were played as being late. When we ended, so again, I'm going to show you one by one, so if you couldn't see it well enough. Devil, which is the Jack of Spades. 6, which matches the black 3, 6, the 3 dices on, and then letter 6 on all 3 dices. That was fakely rolled. 6 number 2, 6 number 3, which is the mark of the beast, 666, and then you had your 3 black dice, which is the son of the devil, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3. So there was your Satanical Flush. That there was a rig setup. So now here, remember the jokers that were put aside, guys. When we ended the session on the Satanical Flush, when we said this was your jokers on duty, again, those cards were separated. So all the way through, guys, that Satanical Flush was separated from the main deck. So you can see. So again, it went up to the lowest number. So again, we split the deck. So that way it will read, so it would come up as the Satanical Flush. Now, it went same with the mock telephone calls. The again, same with putting Cody off the challenge. was a rig card play. Again, it was black dice with three gray chips or or 6 gray chips. So that's how you rig up a haunted house card play, and that kind of stuff as well. And so the regular games, guys, the regular card flip game was not rigged. Again, it was only for the special games, for the special card game of getting the Satanical Flush in 3 shows in a row. That's why I had split the deck, and I had made it look like I tapped 3 times to pull it. So that is the main Halloween trick for this year, guys. So again, I'm going to shuffle the deck, and we're going to fully have take you through a full card play with no Satanical Flush, because that Satanical Flush is like I showed you how I rigged that up. And now again, we're just going to do a regular card flip. And so again, if you guys are liking this, you guys are getting ideas for Halloween. They're cool ideas you guys can use for your own haunted house. And it kind of, people get a kick because they think they're seeing stuff. And so anyhow, and like I said, again, the thing around Pringles Pete is just moving replica medallion from the Neverending Story, which I bought last year, which is the double boy, which represents 2 snakes. Again, like I said, a lot of sound and the spooky morning spook show, guys, was just my cat tray. You in the background playing, getting hyper, playing around, jumping on tables. Last year when Pringles Pete lost his head, like I said, that was me. I threw the glasses, I took them off my face, I threw them on the floor, and you heard the lens in the dollar store costume glasses break. His hat on the floor. The Ghostbuster capture, that was the rifle on the floor. Again, you're seeing the 2 cross hammers on the floor. The double-edged axe is colored up with the red pencil crown. And so again, like the hat this year Pringle Pete is wearing is my red bow tie, and he is dressed in a dress coat, and he's wearing my old Orange Lodge hat, and can't again, and that kind of thing, and they kind of make them different this year, and just also too, like I said, it is. And for that, so for the other night that I did with the introduction to to what everybody's so superstitious of, was just the background sound effects, guys, special effects. So Halloween sound effects. So again, like I said, that was kind of spooky for Halloween, and so with Halloween coming up. And so again, I wanted to share that with you now, so that way if anybody was getting too frightening, so it takes the frightening level down, because yes, some of my Haunted Hunter's Cabin haunted house shows this year is going to get a little frightening. So I just wanted to break the ice with you and just show you guys it is all fake. It is not real. It is all a setup, like most haunted houses, all a setup, and that kind of thing as well. There's nothing real about it. So again, like I said, it's just fun to give you kind of a good spook and scare for Halloween night, and which also takes a lot of hard work to set up, and so that way, so again, it is not gonna, so that way you guys seen in the daylight what it really is. So at night, when I'm on live in the Haunted Hunter's Cabin, the haunted fireplace. So you basically seeing what's in the dark. Same with the spook show, guys. Again, just so you guys can actually see this. Now, again, before we do the card flip, before I bring you back for that, I'm going to show you underneath the blanket. Again, my fedora hat. That is a little costume hat, by the way. And again, we are going to. I'm going to flip cameras over here for you guys to see this. So again, so again, remember Mr. Dead Guy here, okay? Now, Pringles Pete over there, he's a vacuum cleaner. So am I over there. And basically, watch what happens. Oh. So you guys can see, guys, all he is a dummy dressed up. He is full with newspaper, guys, and that he's not real. See, he's got my old Optimus vest on there, and a dollar store mask. So he looks real underneath that blanket. So that's what's scary. So he's dummy. He's all dolled up for Halloween, and watch what happens when we pull the blanket back over top of him. And I try you move, bud. Okay, and we're gonna put that all back over top of him. Spooky with for Halloween night, and so that way you guys can see. So he is all nice, and I can't reach over there, but that is okay. So again, guys, there he is. He's all spooked out again, and that. So there he is, right there. So right there is his face, right there, guys. And so that way, he is all nice, dolled up for Halloween. And he's sitting on an ironing board. So, and so again, he is all dolled up. So that's what scares you in the dark. And I tray you over there sleeping on my table. Here's a black cat. He's originally what you call an Egyptian Siamese black cat. And he spooks around at night too. So guys, he's sneaky. He likes to sneak around. So, we're going to get on with our card flip. No Satanical Flush from here on in, because we got them all. And I showed you how I rigged it up. And don't ever do this in a casino, because you get your butt kicked out the door. Again, no money involvement. Get down. The way Cody puts it, this is a Scooby-Doo hour where everybody gets Scooby-Dooed. So again, I am going to get comfortable here. So again, we're going to shuffle the deck here, and no dice roll, because you've seen how I did that. So again, guys, there is the deck of cards, and we're going to pull the first one, and we got the 10 of diamonds. So remember the 10 of diamonds right there. And again, we got the 2 of diamonds. And we got the 4 of hearts. And we have the 5 of clubs. We have the King of Hearts. We have the 7 of spades. Atreyu, settle down. Hey! We have the 10 of clubs. I gotta see what that fool is up to. I gotta get a drink because it's getting hot in here like hell. Hey! Somebody get a bit butt whooped. Oh, he's gonna play with the cardboard boxes, so we're gonna move over there. And Atreyu, sit down. Okay, quiet. Be a good boy. I'm back. So, again, guys, we ended up at the 10 of clubs. Okay, right there. And most of the spook shows, guys, I had my flashlight. Hey, leave boxes alone. Had my flashlight going. It is a LED flashlight you buy at the dollar store. Kind of spooky with, so it was kind of my hand shadow movement on the walls. So again, we got the 7 of hearts, King of diamonds. We got 2 of clubs. We got Jack of hearts. We have the 6 of spades. We have 4 diamonds. Atreyu, enough, okay? This is why I don't want you out here when you're disrupting. 4 of spades. And 3 of hearts. And you got the ace of spades. And you have your 7 of diamonds. Jack of clubs. We have your 5 of hearts. We have the ace of diamonds. We have king of spades. 5 of diamonds. No, 6 of diamonds, sorry. 6 of clubs. 3 of clubs. We don't want these ones yet. Put that one there. We got 9 of diamonds. We got ace of clubs. And we have ace of hearts. King of clubs. We have 7 of clubs. We have, oh, we don't want that one yet either. We have 9 of spades. We have queen of spades. We have 2 of hearts. We have 5 of spades. We have 8 of hearts. We have 10 of hearts. We have 5 of diamonds. We got 2 of spades. We've got 10 of spades. We have jack of spades. We got 8 of spades. Jack of diamonds. We got 6 of hearts. We got 8 of clubs. We have 8 of diamonds, queen of clubs, 3 of spades, 3 of diamonds, 9 of clubs, queen of hearts, 9 of hearts, 4 of clubs, queen of diamonds. So again, we'll fold those up and open the pop. Hope it didn't splash me in the face this time like some shows does. Which left us with 2 cards that we separated from the pile again. And also, we were live here from Haunted Hunter's Cabin. And this was your Jokers on duty. Have a great day, guys.